Howdy YouTube, this is Serptonius. We're back at it again here in Empyrion Galactic Survival. Made very minor modifications to the peasants here since the last episode. Basically put some lights on the front. I don't know if you noticed too much, but whenever we were flying around, really couldn't see anything. I'm gonna make another modification to this right after we get started, and then you can see right there I added a sensor, so as you get close to this, the ramp will retract, and as you get in to the ship here where the seating goes, then that actually retracts. That should help me a little bit getting around. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take back these guys one block. So this corner piece here starts in this block as opposed to that one. That will narrow it up just a little bit. Hopefully that will be enough. So I'm not hitting the trees quite so much. The other thing I didn't realize that I had placed down the small solar panels instead of the regular sized. So I converted them all the way around the outside to the larger size and added the 3 up top so that we're up to the maximum count of 15. I also added these stairs here, so it's not quite so bad getting up and down. We can just walk directly in. And then I added these purple blocks here because that's where the grow light goes, and then these 9 squares will be ready for the grow lights the grow plots eventually. And then I added just a little bit on the inside to make the texturing a little bit nicer in here. And I did go ahead and finish up, converted it over to what I generally do is to get the ration packs. And that is, right now, it's the 2 pumpkins, 2 big alien flowers, 1 of the pear things, I think it is, and then the 4 sprouts. Be honest, I'm not 100% sure whether it's the pear things or the alien fruit, but this right now, doing the math, this is enough fruit to make the ration pack. I think the alien, which is this guy here, the Aphax plant, I do not remember. Oh, the crop yield is 1. Well, that's cool. I didn't realize. I just noticed that. I was trying to figure it out. Crop yield 4, crop yield 1. So yeah, definitely we want the pear thing with a crop yield of 4. 4 is what you need to make the 2 fruit juice for the emergency rations. These are ideal because they do not have any expiration. All of the other items that you create as far as food have an expiration, so I think they're the holy grail of getting the food. So the other thing I did here a little bit was I added a solar capacitor, so that hopefully that'll be enough. And I removed the items from here and then put in the cargo container system. So just put in 1 block here with a few around it. So now, as you see, the capacity is 64,000. That's nowhere near the highest capacity, but that's a pretty good one. And so the ammo box that I've got now, I'm just putting it in the 1. And we've got plenty of ammo here for the next base attack. And then you can see across the top, I did go ahead and mine out the copper and the iron. We did the silicon together in the last episode. Like I said, I processed all of this in the survival constructor, so it didn't use any resources to get that done. I think that's basically... Oh, and then I added a few more of the Tier 1 fuel containers, just so we've got more capacity on that. Everything else is like before. Oops, I did not mean to do that. But again, we've got the 3 solar panels sticking out here. You can see by the green bar that the capacity for sunlight is 4, current is 1. So it does get quite a bit of sun up here. And because of where they're positioned, they're actually not in the way of the cannons, I don't think. So we shouldn't have to worry about them getting shot off. And down we go. So with this concrete here, it's a little bit of an expense, but it does mean that we're not jumping around all over the place, just trying to get around. So anyway, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to raise the ship up and convert this guy over and bring in the 2 side nacelles just a bit. So we want F4, make sure that I'm in the right guy. We want to be hideout, constructor out. See, there's a little bit here already. So connect up. And then retrieve blocks. I could have done this off camera, but I was doing so much off camera already. I didn't want to do this off camera as well. I don't think you guys mind me doing some of the more tedious stuff offline. And again, you can see perfectly as well as what I was talking about earlier about this internal and external shade coloring. So if I do see anything with this light color, I know that I need to get something going. Okay. Now, I've got the resources. Well, no, I'll just go ahead and leave it as is. I was contemplating converting those spots there over to the RCS as well. But nah, let's not do that. 3. And it's raining. Awesome. That's great. Okay, yeah. There. And my main thing right now is getting this stuff down here that I cannot get to from above very easily. Here and here. Okay, so that is going to reduce my storage capacity, but as we've already seen, I'm really not sure that I've got enough get up and go with this guy to be able to truly take care of a full load anyway. Okay. Take it off of the full block. Paint those guys. And then here and there. For the 4 corners. And then these are going to be this guy. And not that it really matters, but I try to keep it in line with the airflow. So as the air is moving across, that's how the lines are drawn. Oh, and then we also need the foots. Actually, I'm going to put it here. Well, no. I'll put it. Yeah, that'll work. And that guy as well can be done in the brown. So I was taking that I know is going to be annoying, but I didn't. Hopefully, it's not too bad. And we're just going to take these back as well. It's not a big change, but hopefully it'll be enough to cut back on that annoyance just a little bit. And again, like I said, I could have done this off camera, but I was doing quite a bit of other stuff off camera as well. Don't want to do too much off camera. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of a Let's Play if I do everything off camera. Four. That here. Load that back up, and the foots. And I will need to do the top part. I didn't do that yet because it's a little bit tricky to get to. Should be a lot easier once it's on the ground for both sides. Okay. And then the next thing, we're gonna jump out and do some fighting like I had promised. See if we can get some of that going. So, and this one, this one. Okay, these three that way. This guy, turn that off. Good, the rain has stopped. Okay. Down. And then we just got this little bit here to do. This one and this one. And then we will jump off and See if we can get in a little bit of trouble. I've picked a spot close by to fly over and see what's going on over there. That one and full block. And if I remember right, I started with 21 of these containers in the main storage, and we're down to 21. So it did give us, so we did drop a little bit, but not too much, I'm hoping. As far as overall storage, and we couldn't use all of it anyway, so should be just fine. Last bits. And we're good. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. I always do that. Okay, and as you can see, it's real nice with these lights. Definitely see what's going on. So this new marker over here is a couple miles away. Fly over here. With it just a little bit narrower, hopefully we won't bump up against the trees quite so bad. I tested off camera. I don't remember if it was off camera, but on camera. But with the wedges in front of that, the nacelles, I guess you could call it, and there really wasn't any difference. But as you can see with the engines and the RCS, I can pretty much, well, not every time open my mouth and get caught on some stuff, but I can pretty good get in and around these trees and then recover pretty quickly if I do actually hit something. So pretty good. There is, so option one is going to be this place that we're going for, but if we find something else over that way, there's okay. What do we have here? So I see something over here. So I was saying that there's an option to run back that way and loot one of the other Xiraxes. Okay. So this is not great, but we can, as long as we've got enough ammo. Saw you. Okay. Make sure we're loaded up. There should be a pair of nightmares in here. Okay. Okay. Ran up against that guy. So got that done. Top off on the first aid. It's really nice having that first aid there. I don't have to use any resources that do not... There you are. That just really annoys me. Yeah, nightmares generally don't have any good loot, which just makes them even more fun. They give you all kinds of debuffs and problems and such, and no good loot to be had. Take the gold and the pentax. Actually, let's jump this over there. So this guy is 120 tons. I'm gonna leave him right where he's at. No reason to even mess with that. And I'm not a big fan of Dutch stairs. So the core is right behind here. Go ahead and take that down. So that it does designate that I have finished this guy off. Let me go into our map. And I have been meaning to do this, but I have not done it so far. Just so that I can remember what's where. I use the little pin, and then I think it's T2 generator. Spelling with Serptonius, and now we can see that we've got a tier 2 generator. I'm not so that we know what's in there that we need to come back for. I could put a core in it, and I might. Or actually, I will when I come back to get all of the resources out of it, but right now there's really no need for that. So there's still one more thing to the north and one to the east. So we will continue to head in that general direction. Yeah, so it looks like narrowing the body down just a little bit definitely helped. So that's nice. Yeah, looking at the radar, there's still one thing to the north and one thing to the east. I'm not in... well... So one thing I'm not a huge fan of the radar as it is implemented today is, okay, I got a hit to the west. Is that the one that I had from the north that flipped? Or is that a brand new contact now that I've gotten this far north? Ancient Temple. I don't think this one has anything of interest. Careful. Definitely got spiders around it. Yeah, I haven't gone through that guy very much, but I don't think there's anything there really of interest. So we've we've got something new to the south. We just came from that way. Originally we were heading something in the east, so hopefully that'll be easier to find. Now that we're in this stuff, my guess is it's another Promethium. Abandoned reactor. There's definitely some good loot in there. Yeah. Trying to decide. I think I'm just going to keep on heading over to this new marker in this direction. So basically what I did on this one... Wow, this is some nasty ground. And also with all of the bumping around and such that we've been doing, really need to get the... So now that we're actually... So I have the bunch of ammo loaded up in here, obviously. I am going to want to be collecting what these guys have on them, so I'm not just totally wasting all of the ammo. I don't mind spending the ammo if I'm getting something out of it. So not too fantastic, but we'll see what else we can get. I want to kill those guys. I do not want to get hit by too many of these rockets. I do want their loot, though. Okay. Really, guy? he go? There he is. There we go. Got him. So you got a decent amount of loot, and a lot of the stuff that that they're dropping is what we're going to need for those emergency ration packs. So that works out just fine. And as we kick the old Xirax Hornet's Nest, we're going to get more so we're going to get more of the resources, but we're also going to get more of the loot, which will also help us advance up more. So win all the way around. Oh, another thing I guess we should look at is the Talon missions. Activate this mission. Let's see. I think that is going to be, yeah. So we're already at 3 out of the 15 we need for this mission. And it's something that we're doing anyway. So that works out quite nicely. Okay. And also you can see why I haven't made very much of the assault rifle ammo, because we're already up to 138. And that is less than what I brought to start out with. So that's real nice. My health back up. So I guess we checked out where this spaceport is at. Whoa! Definitely do not want to be where I'm at. Tried to jump out of the way, but my okay. I wasn't giving my jumper enough time to, my jetpack was not giving it enough time to recharge. Oops. Okay, so spaceport's over there. I still don't see it yet. So that's fine. I'm almost out of life. Get that fixed. Pick some of this stuff up. Quite so much of my body when they get me next. It's all great stuff. Ammo box. We want to put all of this stuff. Awesome. That's a drone. Double drones. There he is. Awesome. Now we got troopers. I need to run, get back to my base, get back to jump, jump, jump. I'm out of jump juice. Need to get back here. Really need to loot those drones. That's what I was afraid. Okay. Woo, that was crazy. Really need to loot the drones before they despawn. They're gonna have the things we need. See if I can get these guys real quick. Of course, now there's 3 of them. And technically, I'm going 4 of them. Technically, I'm going to get faction by killing these guys with the Xirax, which I think is quite funny. Timed it wrong. There we go. There we go. Come on, find the box. I can't find the hitbox to loot that guy. There it is. Definitely want to make sure that I get to all 3 of these real quick. There's the other one. I'll let the my hovercraft cover me while I'm running around here real quick. Here we go. Okay. I see the spaceport. Okay. The transport came down. I don't see where it dropped anybody. Am I completely out of assault rifle rounds? That is not. Holy moly! Let me. Before we do anything else, all of this needs to be fixed. Holy moly. Got all my flashlights. I guess I'm gotten too used to having these shields. Later on, you can get shields. And that will take care of a lot of just little nitpicky stuff. Still got quite a bit. Wow. And I don't want to go taking on a POI with my shit banged up quite this bad. I'm like guaranteed to lose a block. Wow. Those rocket drones are nasty. Okay. Man, that took quite a few hits on this guy. Okay, doing much better now. Okay. Spaceport's over there. See what we can get into. Make sure my health's topped off. drop him down. I don't see any external cannons. Works out fine. Turn off the engine so we've got as much power as we can. Loot these bodies real quick. Really could use some assault rifle. There we go. Exactly what I was hoping to get. Sand some more. And some more. Okay, so these guys are not a joke. Definitely do not want to get these guys up close. These are Xirax or shotgun Xirax. They are a big problem. Okay, I don't have enough health to be messing with this. Ended up using up all of my ammo. Okay, now I can mess with you idiots. Not a lot of ammo with you either. And there's this guy. Wait a minute, what was that? Killed himself. Not gonna have enough ammo left to assault the structure. 62 shotgun rounds. Come on, find the hitbox. There's not very many. Well. Waste not, why not? That old one eye over here. Got through repairing this guy. Okay, got all that repaired up. Wow. Got thumped pretty good on that. Put all that away. Okay. Okay, got the spawner. That, at this point, that's really the thing that you want to make sure that you get is that spawner. Well, like a shotgun Xirax right there. Let me top off on my health. So, put that. Okay, I want to get to him because the drones have got a lot of good resources. Yep. And those energy matrix I cannot build on this planet. So I can basically only get those from loot. These guys. 227 rifle rounds. I went from being very poor to doing pretty good. Thought I saw, yeah, I did see another drone get taken out over in this direction. I see another drone inbound. Kind of farming this area for drones and resources, so that's nice. And this is exactly why a hovercraft beats a small vessel, because the small vessel doesn't have any turrets on him. So, let's see. And we still haven't even got into the spaceport yet. Got a ton of loot. So that is fantastic. Got our ship beat up significantly. Oh, come on. Just wanted to get top off on that. Need to get this stuff put away. Quite a lot of loot. Actually, why don't I just go ahead and eat these guys? Again, that's all stuff that I've gotten from the Xirax. So with that, I think we need to go ahead and call it. We will pick up right here next time and see how far we can get in looting this uh, spaceport. So you know what to do with the buttons. Go ahead and hit all that stuff, and you take it easy, YouTube.